Well, hello. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 131, and I just left the Kelley Stand trailhead. Got dropped back off by the Wicked Way station, and it's 9 a.m. And I was originally kind of planning on a shorter day today because I really wanted to camp at Stratton Pond because that was one of my favorite places that I camped, or maybe even the favorite place on my whole long trail through hike. So I have fond memories there, swimming in the pond and watching the sunset over the pond. But I don't know if I'm gonna go there just because it's going to be such a short day. It would be 7 miles. We'll see. Right now I am climbing Stratton Mountain. It's like a 3.8 mile climb to the summit. And at the top, there's a little side trail you can take to the gondola, and you can take the gondola down to the Stratton Mountain Resort where there are restaurants. So I thought about doing that just as a way to break up the day, get some lunch, then you can take the gondola back up to the mountain, keep hiking. So I'm thinking about that. I think a lot of it is going to depend on just what I feel like doing when I get there. And there are obviously other shelters after the Stratton Pond one that I could camp at. That would be a longer day, obviously. Some people actually hike all the way to Manchester Center, but I'm not planning to go into town. I just want to camp. I've been staying in town too much, I feel like, and I miss my hammock. I miss sleeping outside, and I just really want to do that. I really just haven't been sleeping the best inside. So I think I just can't do the hostels because most of them just don't have AC, and it gets so hot, so hot at night. It doesn't really cool down enough to cool down the space. So I just have a lot of trouble getting to sleep at night. Sometimes I wake up because I'm sweaty and it's not fun. So I'm planning, at least for the next few days, to camp every night, which I'm excited about. Mystic and Garden and Perch and all them, they decided to take another 0 day at the Wicked Way station. So I didn't want to do that because I was already kind of on the fence of doing the one. And I just really missed hiking. I wanted to get back out there, and so I was ready to go today. So I'm back by myself again, but that's okay because I know Rifle is really close. Lone Star is really close. I got friends out there that I'm gonna get to see again soon. So everything is gonna work out. Still hiking up Stratton Mountain. I think I'm getting close to the summit. At the bottom, I didn't know if I was really feeling like taking the gondola and getting lunch. But now, after that climb, it's starting to sound more appealing. Plus, I've never taken the gondola before. Even on my LT through hike, I didn't get the opportunity to do that. So part of me kind of just wants that experience, even just one time, to say I did it and try to get sort of a different experience than when I hiked the long trail before. So I think I might do it. So this is a little cabin where this couple used to live every summer and kind of take care of things up here. I think they've since retired from it. It's kind of sad to see a bunch of trash right here, though. I hope they fix it up and do something with it. Okay, it was very busy and noisy at the summit, so I kept walking, and right now it's very buggy too. I didn't want to hang up out there. It's those biting flies. I'm on I think this is a 0.7 or 0.8 spur trail to get to the gondola I'm gonna take that down to the resort and get something to eat. I am on the gondola. Not gonna lie, I was a little apprehensive about this because it's basically just you're in these little bubbles. But I mean, I've seen like tons of families come down here, so I'm sure it's totally safe, right? I've never done this before. And I guess there's a time for everything. I'm gonna have to do it back. I was wondering if these doors were gonna close too, but I guess they do. I guess there's a time for everything. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my god! Holy cow. Whoa, this is wild. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I can watch this. This is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, this isn't so bad. This is actually pretty cool. Look at that resort down there. I think it'll be less scary going back up too, because I won't be like staring at just everything below me. Oh. They have a ski lift open for mountain biking, so there's some of them that are just bike racks, so you can go up with your bike and bike down. I saw some mountain bikers when I've been up hiking through Vermont before. Let me see if I can find maybe a cafe or coffee shop or something. Good timing to be undercover. Taking the lift back up. Had a nice lunch, got a sandwich, chai latte, got a video uploaded, charged up my phone and my camera, and just was antsy to get back to the trail, so I'm headed back up. It's 2:30, so I was here for a good 3 hours, so that's a good long time. Oh gosh. Okay, this is a little scary. I think like the lift off and the well, mostly like the lift off is the scary part. Yeah, so I'm gonna camp tonight at Stratton Pond, I think. And I think just have a chill night. I do have Dune downloaded on my phone, so I thought I would at least start watching that. I think I'm gonna treat myself to a movie tonight and just enjoy some of the food that I have. And I packed out a cider for tonight, so I'm gonna enjoy that. If the weather's good, I might go for a swim in the pond and just relax. Once I get back up to the summit of the mountain, it's 3/4 of a mile back to the trail, and then from there I have 3 AT miles to get to Stratton Pond campsite. I've seen several people hike up the path that the gondola takes, and not sure why. Maybe they just are afraid of heights like I am. But I've seen several people do this. Okay, back on the side trail to get back to the fire tower. In case anyone didn't know, the Stratton Mountain Fire Tower is where the whole idea for the Appalachian Trail came about, because the Long Trail actually existed before. It's actually the nation's oldest long-distance hiking trail, and it inspired the AT. Back at the tower, I think someone's up there, and I've climbed this tower before, and I don't really want to do it in the rain, and I'm probably not going to be able to see anything either because it's all cloudy, so I'm not going to do it tonight. But if you want to see it, my Long Trail, I think it's part 9 video, has me climbing this, so proof I have done it. Instead, I'm getting back on the LTAT, and I am going to descend off of Stratton Mountain and head to Stratton Pond Shelter campsite. So I'm pretty excited. It's still pretty warm. Well, my thermometer says it's 67 up at elevation, but it was in the 70s on the bottom, and I would say that that's warm enough to swim. I bet the water's warm too, because it's been pretty hot lately, so I'm thinking I'll at least dip in, if nothing else. Made it to the junction to the shelter. I didn't remember that it was this far off the trail, 1/4 mile. That's alright. It'll be worth it. So I totally forgot that the pond is actually like not right by the shelter. So I'm gonna check out the pond first, I think. So unfortunately the spring has dried out here, so I had to get water from the pond, but it doesn't look bad, so I think it'll be alright. So I'm just headed back up to the junction with the shelter and gonna find a place to set up my hammock.
I have one friend on the skating team who commutes, but she lives.
Shelter's down that way. I'm set up. Ooh, ow! Almost impaled myself on a tree branch. Set myself up out of the way in a kind of a sloped spot, so I wasn't taking up a tent spot, but here's home. I'm gonna put my tarp up because we are supposed to get some rain, but was just kind of leaving it like this just to let my clothes air out because it's still pretty damp from the swim earlier. But just got back from chilling by the fire, and I'm gonna get in my hammock and probably start watching Dune before I get too tired to watch it anymore.